H1N1. When I found out that I had the swine flu, my mom told me that I should do a report on the swine flu. The scientific name for the swine flu is H1N1. The word flu came from the word influenza. The swine flu is the virus that comes from pigs. Humans get the swine flu from the pigs and then they spread it to each other, through the air or by touching the virus and touching their mouth. The CDC reports 114 deaths in the U.S. There were two other flus, and they were the Asian flu, which lasted from 1956 to 1958, and the Hong Kong flu, which lasted from 1968 to 1969. The first H1N1 flu was seen in the Spanish flu pandemic in 1918, which killed 20 million to 100 million people. Scientists think it was the H1N1 virus, but it was an infection from the lungs that caused so many deaths. Today we have better medicine to treat lung infections that happen after getting the swine flu. In 2009, the swine flu was first found in Mexico. The first two cases in the U.S. were in 2 U.S. children in March 2009. Mexico City was shut down for a while because of the swine flu. Someone flew to Mexico City and got it and brought it to the U.S. To avoid getting the swine flu, eat lots of fruit, vegetables, and get lots of sleep. You guys can.
Scout, could you stand up there and just help hold it so it won't fall over? Thank you, Scout.
That table is the table for flu history. In the Spanish flu, there were 20 to 100 million deaths. In the Asian flu, there were 2 million to 1. And in the Hong Kong flu, there were 1 million. And in the seasonal flu, there were 250,000 to 500,000 per year who died. This is the 2009 swine flu migration, first 20 cases. If you come up and look.
Can I interrupt for just a second? Because you used a word that we've been studying this week, migration. We've been talking about the colonies. Could you kind of relate it, define what that word means, migration?
It's kind of like when the birds go north for winter. If you come up and look, you can see that the swine flu went around the whole world in just about 2 days. This is the map of when the swine flu came from country to country. These are police in Mexico City. They're wearing masks because when the people have the swine flu and then they breathe, it can travel through air and it can get somebody else, so that's why they're wearing masks. This is the Smithfield Pig Farm. It's where I came from. It's the biggest in the world, and it's where the whole thing started. The brown spot located below the L-shaped lagoon is where the producer regularly buries his dead hogs. This is where we used to live when we were at the pig farm. Oh, there's my sister Allie, and look who's with her, my dear Aunt Susie. Flies get H1N1 and pass it on to humans. Flies reproduce in pig feces at Smithfield Pig Farm. Pig feces is pig poop, so when the farmers forget to get the poop out, a lot of flies go into the poop, and then they bite the pig, and then they either bite the humans, and then they get the swine flu, or they get on the people's food, and then they get the swine flu. This is the H1N1 microorganism. It's what I had in me when I was sick. Since we think that this is how it all first started, where a person went to Mexico and then brought the swine flu back from the USA, we think that planes spread viruses around the whole world very fast. This is the world map of H1N1 cases. If you come up and look, all those like orange and yellow spots, everywhere there is, that means that there's been swine flu. sensor. It's where when people come in, the people check to see if they have a lot of heat, and if they do, that means that they might have a high fever, which means they might have the swine flu. So they take them aside and check them, and if they have the swine flu, they can't go on the plane. This is also a U.S. map of H1N1. All the brown spots means that there's been a widespread, and everywhere the brown spot is means that there's been a lot of swine flu. There's a key, and this U.S. Virgin Islands has had no report, which means that we don't know if they've had the swine flu. This is the symptoms. Symptoms for pigs and humans are similar. When we get the swine flu, we have diarrhea, we have a cough, we have a sore throat, we are very tired, we have a lack of appetite, we sneeze a lot, our nose is really runny, and our eyes are running too. We have a fever, we lost some weight, and we have poor growth. When you guys have the swine flu, you have runny noses, a sore throat, you cough, you have a fever, you're very tired, you have a lack of appetite, you're nauseous, you vomit a lot, and you have diarrhea. This is medicine for H1N1. It's called Tamiflu, and that's what humans take when they are sick. This is vaccine. It's like for people that are pregnant and have asthma. They're the people that need it most, because if they get the swine flu, then they could die from it.
Yay!